Walking into a room and seeing a machine that finally stops forcing you to swap filament by hand feels like a massive leap forward for anyone making things at home. This isn't just about making plastic toys anymore. It is about having a small factory on your desk that actually understands color. For a long time, if you wanted multiple colors in a single print, you either had to spend a fortune or sit there and manually change the plastic every 20 minutes. This new high-speed machine changes that math entirely. It is built on a very stable motion system that keeps things moving at a blistering pace without shaking your entire workbench to pieces. We are talking about speeds that would make older printers from just a few years ago look like they were crawling through heavy syrup. But speed is really only half the story here. The real magic happens when you see those four different spools feeding into one unified system. You can create logos, complex figurines, or even custom labels for your workshop without ever touching the machine once the print begins. However, do not let the sleek hardware fool you into thinking this is a perfect experience right out of the box. There is a learning curve that feels a bit like dealing with a brilliant person who is occasionally very stubborn. The biggest hurdle is the software that comes bundled with it. It is prone to crashing. The interface feels a bit dated. It can be a real headache when you just want to get a project started. Many users end up switching to more reliable third-party programs once they get the hang of the workflow. Setting it up requires a healthy dose of patience. You need to unbox it carefully and give every component a good once-over to make sure everything survived the shipping process. Then comes the calibration phase. This is where the machine learns its own limits and levels itself out. Do not skip this part or try to rush through it. If you do, your first print will likely look like a messy bird's nest of plastic spaghetti. Once you load your filament and run that first test boot, you start to see what the hype is about. The layers are incredibly consistent. The dimensional accuracy is top-notch for something in this price range. You are getting high-end performance without that eye-watering price tag. You have to be okay with some waste, though. Every time the machine swaps colors, it has to purge the old plastic to make sure the colors stay crisp. This prevents them from bleeding together into a muddy mess. It takes longer and it uses more material, but the result is something you just cannot get with a basic single color setup. This machine is for the person who wants to tinker. It is for the person who enjoys the process of fine-tuning and who values the ability to create vibrant objects over a seamless software experience. It is a capable tool that rewards your effort, even if it makes you work for it at first. If you are looking for absolute simplicity where you never have to touch a single setting, this might not be your first choice. But for the hobbyist or the person prototyping a new product, it offers a level of creative freedom that used to be far too expensive for the average person to even consider. It is honest hardware with a bit of a rough edge on the software side. That is a trade-off many of us are more than willing to make to get these kinds of results. It is impressive how far this technology has come, moving from a niche tool for experts to something that can sit in a home office and produce gallery-quality work in a single afternoon. If you are ready to move past the world of single-color prints, this is a gateway that actually delivers on its promises.